Kashgar government, they are very much intent to start up the projects with Pakistan. Ultimately, they assured me that they want to come up to invest in Pakistan. These are the same products like here it is called like a stone. It is like a mud stone. But once you refine it, it becomes a gold.
Why so far no fruits of Pak-China friendship are visible in the streets of Pakistan? What victory we got against India recently, it was largely because of Chinese technical and military cooperation. It could not happen that a bigger country like India was defeated by Pakistan. It was because of China.
How do you conclude your visit to China, sir? And what are the good news and expected opportunities for Pakistan from China?
We have to understand how we have to convert our stone into a gold. That is the only perspective, and I hope that China government will be studying beside Pakistan to support it.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Facts International, the international facts. I am Hadija Naveed, your host. And today I have Chaudhry Ghulam Hussain, senior anchor person, AIR News with us, and our very honorable guest, goodwill ambassador appointed by China to Pakistan, Sir Amir Mughal. Sir, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
And I also have Aisha Chaudhry as my co-host. Aisha, thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir, you have just returned from China, and your recent visit to China is done. What good news do you have for Pakistan?
Thank you very much. I was invited to Kashgar, which is a neighboring city to Pakistan, and it is adjacent with Punjab Pass at Shahra Krakram, that's the Krakram Highway. And I was invited by the government, by the Foreign Affairs of the region and Kashgar. And it was a lovely trip. It was good, and the main understanding for this visit was like how Pakistan and China they can collaborate more closer. You must understand that this Kashgar, it is not only one city, but this one city is at sharing the borders with Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, and Afghanistan and Pakistan. So geopolitically, I should say this this location is very important, and especially for Pakistan because this is the only gateway for Pakistan to enter to China by road. So it was a lovely tour, and I was so excited. And the good news is a train that I will share with you definitely by the time.
So, how we can develop regional economy?
Regional economy is a very important perspective for any country. The Chinese government always have a perspective. They said that if you want to develop your economy, you make sure that your neighbors should be within the developing economy. If your neighbors are not developing with you, that means you cannot assure, you cannot guarantee the securities. And especially the global terrorism, the way it is spreading all over the world. So their consent was very clear, and they said that we want to develop the region of the Xinjiang, and in the south of Xinjiang is Kashgar. And if we develop the Kashgar, that means we have to consider is that the neighboring Gilgit-Baltistan we normally call is GB. It is GB is also developing with the same pace or not, and what are the opportunities for the regional side? Like from China to Pakistan, Pakistan to China, how we can initiate the local trade. I can set you many examples like the cherry, which is like 10 RMB per kg to the GB side. But when it moves to the other side of the border, and that is not even far away, it's like the first city is like 200 kilometer almost, or less than that. So that the same product, the price rise up to like 40 RMB. RMB means yuan. So we can see like how we can export, how we can outsource.
In cherry in Pakistan is 12?
10 RMB is 10 yuan.
And in China 40?
40.
Oh.
So you see, it is not only, I just said you one example for the cherry. But we have the apricot, we have plum, we have a lot of other kind of fruits and dry fruits that we can preserve and we can export it to China. Actually, we have a very potential market waiting for us. And beside that, Sir Chaudhry Ghulam Hussain Sahab, I further want to explain you, as you said about cherry. China is importing the cherry from Chile. Chile is a South American country, and the total
That
volume,
far.
that far, and the total volume of the import is for $3 billion. So you can imagine, like, only for the cherry, if we produce it well, we preserve it well, we process it well, we pack it well, and we can have a channel to export, and the potential market
And
on the
it is
other side,
next door.
and other side is on the next door.
Hmm.
So these are the, and this is only one objective I have talked to you. There are multiple other objectives that I can explain to you during my program.
Sir, what are the main perspectives of this regional economy? Like how we are going to train our locals, those are growing fruits and dry fruits, how they will be trained, what industry is really needed in the northern areas of Pakistan so that we can export cherries and other fruits to China. Are we having any plan or infrastructure given by China, or we have to do it ourselves?
Oh yes, that's very important question. I met with the mayor of the Kashgar, Chinese we say Kashgar, and I have emphasized with him that he should provide an access for the Pakistan products. By the way, from Pakistan we have an access for about 3,000 different products that we can export to China.
3,000.
3,000, and that is all in FTA. That means 0% rate of duty. So why not we people? We try to initiate. We try to take an initiative like we open our export market. What we need to learn, Ms. Aisha and Ms. Khatija, I should explain to you, what we need to learn how to increase the shelf life of a product. Right now, our shelf life, it is really, we have no idea, like it's a perishable. The fruit is perishable. Okay, the dry fruit, we can take an initiative. And beside that, I should explain to you, I know even one company who is just exporting the emerald, only one product from Pakistan to China. And their export to China only, and they have a capacity for like 14 people only, and their total export is for 60 billion rupees.
16.
60.
60.
So we can see the potential. We always say that what we can export to China, Though I can identify about 27 different products that we have a potential market available in China. Why not? We try in a different way. We ask the Chinese government. They have already provided us the FTA. But why this FTA is not executed? We can ask this question. So I'm also asking why it is not executed. Why we are still dependent on the duty structure.
I would like to ask, sir, what does China think about Pakistan and India war, and also Israel and Iran war?
You mentioned about two different questions, but the first question I should address is first that it was not we should not say a standoff, but a kind of a time when India was really trying to persuade Pakistan for what we did not did, and we were not guilty for that Pahalgam incident, and he was trying to make like a perspective for all over the world that Pakistan is not a safe country and we are supporting the terrorists. God forbid, we never want to support that kind of terrorism, and we have never supported it. But actually, what we are suffering, we are the biggest victim of this terrorism. It is from where to where. You can see it's starting from Skardu, even you go all the way to the south up to Turban. You can see and who are the proxies behind it. We have to uncover their faces. We have to unveil their faces, who these people are and how they have really damaged the Pakistan, not only our economy, but also our international face. So this scenario when we were in a war situation with India, definitely this was our golden time when we saw that this is so called in technical language. We say it's an ecosystem, and we say it's like electronic warfare system. Definitely, it is an electronic warfare system, like the way we engage not only the ground realities, but also from the satellite to the ground, and from ground to our air communication. And this was a big perspective that we won, and we should appreciate. I always want to say, yes, China has really played a role that we were expecting, and even they exceeded above, even far from that perspective that we were expecting from China. Who don't know that J35? I want to identify this product to you. J35 is the fifth generation pilot jet which are officially going to be released to Pakistan with the 40 numbers of fleet. That means almost more than two squadrons, because one squadron is for 18 planes. 40 jets, and with what kind of defer payment? Okay, when you have the money, you can pay us. And with the perspective of the half price. This is how they responded to us. This is how they told us. And who cannot forget that HQ-19 that China is going to provide us that equipment to intercept the missile system, and this is even considered to be more effective than S-400 or Iron Dome. So we should be considering like who is standing with us and who is our real enemy and who is our real friend. Why not? We have suffered a great and long war on behalf of America on our western borders, and what was the end result? A Kalashnikov culture, a heroin culture, and finally that terrorism that we are suffering, and we are being blamed by them that Pakistan have took a great advantage for this war. But actually, what was the advantage? We have suffered a loss of hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars in this all like last 40-50 years.
Amir Mughal Sahab, Your Excellency, tell me three things. Why so far no fruits of Pak-China friendship are visible in the streets of Pakistan? Because whatever has come has developed some parts or some roads or something, but generally, I told you last time when we had a series of interviews with you last time, about 1 or 2 months back. Still, I think you must have seen Pakistan's economic survey. Yani 40+% people are below poverty line. Below poverty line. So this is the worst reality. Are we addressing this? Number one. Where is Chinese investment going? Billions and billions of dollars they are investing around the globe. And what about Pakistan? Where do they talk? They call it Chirag Chale Andhera. We are your allies. We are your friends. We are your neighbors. And in fact, what victory we got against India recently, it was largely because of Chinese technical and military cooperation. It could not happen that a bigger country like India was defeated by Pakistan. It was because of China. Hats off to Chinese assistance. Salam, we really pay homage and tribute to the Chinese leadership and people for siding with Pakistan. Having said, you are not doing helping Pakistan develop. You are not helping Pakistan eliminate and alleviate poverty. You are not doing enough that Pakistan is at least at par with some of the countries. If we do not want to compete with China as of this moment. China is behind and beyond every country, including America. So My straight question is, what ਉਹਨੇ in Punjabi ਚ ਕਿਹਾ ਉਹਨੇ ਤੂੰ ਕਾਲਾ ਪਟਵਾਰੀ ਤੇ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਰੋਏ ਅੰਬ ਨੂੰ. I mean, what kind of goodwill ambassador you are from China if nothing is coming on ground? Please.
Well, I have to go back way back when in 1979 when Chinese per annum income was $170 almost. When we were like $360.
When then you were better.
At that time, yes. But how China brought up about 800,000 people. It means 80 crore people out of the poverty line. And it is their biggest achievement, what I can feel. Yes, we can also come up, but we have to eliminate some factors from our society. What is that? Fanaticism. We have to go. We have to set ourselves away from that. We need to understand the most important thing is what? That we are crossing the poverty limits. But unfortunately, it's from last few years, I didn't see that. And not even years, but decades, I should say. Today, the Pakistan per annum income is traveling $1,800 plus, when I can see China is like $16,000 plus. So they achieved this target, they achieve it. But what we are doing, we are somehow, I want to understand what is our system of the government. Like we have no stability, we have no stability in the consistency in the policy. So that is one point. Yes, we are not getting that fruit, as you mentioned. Yes, we need to get that fruit. China is very much willing. China wants Pakistan to be appreciated, and they always believe like if you want to develop your region, you make sure your neighboring country must have a good future. Yes, but so far, we always go to the bureaucratic problems. We find out like our problem is existing into which area. But exactly what we need to do. We have to go for the B2B. We have to go for the industrialization. These hundreds and billions of dollars are waiting for you to be transferred to Pakistan. But how? Where are the proposals? 13 industrial estates only in Punjab. 52 in Pakistan, how many are active? This is my question. This question I want to ask to this bureaucracy and that the decision makers of this society. Where are that? Is that we make it successful? Is that we are able to bring the Chinese investor? Did we provide them a single table platform? Now we are talking about SIFC. Okay, I may be forced, I may be asked, okay, I should appreciate SIFC. But why do you need SIFC? If you have your board of investment, if your board of investment is not working properly, you go up to jump for SIFC. Is that the perspective you want to get? No. That means to kill one pain, you are getting another medicine, and to kill another pain, you are getting another medicine. I will not appreciate it.
So, how do you conclude your visit to China, sir? And what are the good news and expected opportunities for Pakistan from China?
Yes, Pakistan, Kashgar government, they are very much intent to start up the projects with Pakistan. Mainly based on, we have to see the region. The region is based on what kind of environment. That is based on mines and minerals. That is your first choice. And why not with different kind of stones, precious stones. So we should start up. I visited a few factories in China, and they assured me that they want to come up to invest in Pakistan. These are the same products, like here it is called like a stone. It is like a mud stone. But once you refine it, it becomes a gold. We have to understand how we have to convert our stone into a gold. That is the only perspective, and I hope that China government will be studying beside Pakistan to support it.
Thank you so much, Sir Amir Mughal, Chaudhry Ghulam Hussain, Aisha. This was our show. Do subscribe our channel, Facts International, the International Facts. I'm your host, Khadija Nueet. Thanks for watching us. Allah Hafiz.